Good evening, I'm Mike Celo. Savannah's mayor says gun violence in the city is unacceptable. He's given the police chief the green light to call in federal agents if needed. At least 9 people have been shot in Savannah in the past 2 weeks alone, bringing this year's total number of shooting victims to 82. What's really concerning is more than half of the victims are in the age range of 16 and 24. Savannah Police Chief Roy Minter says they're seeing a pattern of people who are turning to guns to resolve issues, and that can lead to retaliation. Blair Caldwell joins us live from downtown. Blair, what is the city doing to address some of this violence?
Well, Mike, I can tell you Chief Minter said plainly that we have seen an increase in aggravated assaults in our area. But with those cases on the rise, so too has the police presence in our neighborhoods and in this community. He says that they are out, and that's something the mayor has been calling for.
I want a pronounced police response, aggressively but legally, going after violent people in our community. And I expect that to be done.
Chief Minter says they've increased their force on the streets. In fact, he says they've created a special investigation task force. In the past 2 weeks, they've made 19 felony arrests, 16 misdemeanor arrests, made 233 traffic stops, and recovered 13 guns. Additionally, the chief says they're strengthening their relationships with local, state, and federal agencies to crack down on the violence.
We're getting together on a weekly basis and making sure we're sharing accurate information, because we're seeing some of these incidents are crossing jurisdictional lines. We're communicating with people in Port Wentworth and Chatham County and some of the other jurisdictions, and we're finding similar names and similar incidents. So we're doing the best job we can to stay on top of things.
In the past 2 weeks, SPD recorded 20 shootings, 9 of them involving injuries. This weekend alone, there are at least 3 incidents, one involving a 5-year-old and another where more than 40 shots were fired into a neighborhood.
We've been blessed in that the number of shots that have been fired and the number of fatalities of those that are injured don't really coincide. And that's